like I was saying, you know, there's downfalls to everything. You know, some people worry or are all like, oh, what if the dragons ingest, you know, the sand? It's going to cause impaction. It's going to cause this. Well, I know a lot of people who have dragons. I know a lot of people who use sand. I know a lot of people who use tile. I know a lot of people who use newspaper, paper towels. I've never seen anybody with any problem. I mean, I have looked at calcium sand under a microscope, and let me tell you, I sure as hell wouldn't want to swallow that, because it looks like little Chinese stars underneath there, and I would not want to swallow that stuff. Let me tell you, that stuff, that looks like it's painful. So I wouldn't use that. Crushed walnut shells, no good. Those things, don't use them. Do not use crushed walnut shells with your dragons. Those, I feel, will definitely cause impaction. Take a bunch of those things and wet them. And let them sit there, wet. Those things don't come apart. They're terrible. And it says great for dragons? Nah, no good. No good. You'll definitely have problems with those. So yeah, I mean, the tile for me works out pretty good. You know, so I mean, I can't complain. Takes me roughly 10 minutes to disinfect each tank. You know, so it's not too bad. On a daily cleaning, it's not as bad. So now I just spray down the entire thing there. Now this is only half the tank I'm showing you. The other part I'll get later. And then I just wipe all of this down. I get everything. Now most of it that's underneath here is just poop that came through. Some dead crickets that got under and died. Some pieces of their collard greens, dandelions, that kind of stuff. You know, so, and I don't put them back in until everything is dry. There is not any smell of bleach or anything. Everything is good. You know, but like I said, the smell of bleach is very faint. And I have yet had a problem. Any problem. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. And once I'm done, I put everything back in. The dragons go back in, and I throw in some food. So, you know, let me finish the other side, put the dragons in, and I'll throw them some food. Alright, so now once that's all done, I take the dragon from the water, I put them back in their tank, and you know, as you can see, they pooped in the water, which is good. That's fine. You know, the warm water, most of the time when you put them in there, they will go to the bathroom. So you just take them out of the water and put them back into the enclosure. I leave them wet. You know, I don't dry them off. When they were in sand, I used to dry them off. You know, it's good for them if they go to shed. It helps the moisture. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some crickets, throw some crickets in there, see if they'll eat. See if any of them will, if they're interested at all. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, little girl in the back's going to eat. She's eating. But, you know, I'll throw a few in, see if they'll eat. If they eat all of these, I'll throw some more in. If not, I don't leave them with the crickets in. I'll remove the crickets. But she seems to be interested in the food. Now, when I clean the glass down, I don't use Windex or glass cleaner. I use regular rubbing alcohol, and I put it in a spray bottle, and I do have the spray bottle labeled rubbing alcohol. Because I have so many spray bottles, it's just better to have them labeled. Figured the rubbing alcohol is much better. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the process, and I got to do that for all the enclosures. And once, you know, I do change, you change the water for every time I go to, every time I move the dragons from one enclosure to the other. Well, I mean, once I go from one enclosure to the other and I got to take the dragons out to give them water, obviously I have to get fresh water because, I mean, for one, these guys pooped in it, but two, the water does get warm, cold, and you want to make sure that they're in warm water. You don't want to leave your dragon in cold water. So, that's about it, and, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it, and, see ya.